Today we'll look at why feeling lonely at work isn't just a personal problem, it may be hurting the performance of your entire team. Hey, this is Jones Loflin, and welcome to Insights from the Jones Zone, where I give you a way to master your week in 3 minutes or less. I recently heard an insightful presentation about being alone at work. It seemed like a strange topic because with all the technology and the ways to communicate we have in the workplace, it would seem that no one should ever have that feeling of loneliness. Turns out, however, research is showing us that more and more people are feeling workplace loneliness. And the research is showing us that it can lead to lack of productivity, lack of motivation, and certainly as a leader or a manager, that's the last thing you want from any of your team members. And while we don't have time to talk about all the clinical and medical and other reasons that might be driving that workplace loneliness, I think there's some simple things we can do as a leader to help minimize those times when the people on our team feel like they're going it alone. Those things include things like being proactive. I love it when I hear a manager or leader say the first thing I do in the morning is make the rounds and make contact with as many of my direct reports as possible. This helps fend off those feelings of loneliness because already those people know they're part of a team. I think the second thing you can do is to be present. When you're talking with someone face to face, put the technology or anything in your hands, put it away. Square up so that person knows that right now you're talking with them. If your electronic device beeps, chirps, or rings, and that person encourages you, well, go ahead, answer that. Say no. You're the most important thing I have right now, the most important priority right now. If you're in a conversation where a computer screen is between you and them, refrain from glancing over at it while you're talking to them because that certainly tells them that they're not the most important priority of the moment. Make it more personal. Finally, being proactive helps, being present helps, but then be positive in those opportunities for interaction. When we're struggling under a heavy workload or maybe unsure about what decision to make on a difficult assignment, we start feeling like a failure and we isolate ourselves because everybody else seems to have it together. When you interact with your team members, remind them of the talents or skills that they have. Celebrate past successes with them. Encourage and motivate them and congratulate them on their strong work ethic. Those kinds of things will go a long way in helping reduce those moments when that employee, that team member feels alone in their job at work. I hope it's a week where no one on your team, including you, feels alone while you're doing your work. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today in the Jones Zone.